Do you suffer from debilitating migraines? You know, that throbbing pain in the front or side of your head that's so severe you're unable to work or do anything other than retreat into a dark and quiet room? Have you had them for years and just haven't found a solution? Call Dr. Elizabeth Ebersol and put an end to your debilitating migraines forever, or go to her website at www.handmadehealth.com. That's www.handmadehealth.com.
Kenny Matthews, Friday Night Glory. In the tunnels of Jerry World. Here, Windthorst, state champions, beating the almighty three-time defending champs Mart. Here at offensive MVP. Kyle, good gosh. Just talk about the last drive and making big plays when you had to.
Oh, once we got the ball late in the fourth quarter and we had a chance to score, we kept driving down the field. We knew something had to happen, and we got it fourth down there, and we just kept we did whatever we had to do to get it done.
You knew that your name was going to get called on 4th and 12 there, back in your end zone. You make the tough catch over the middle. What was the play? And then did you think then at that point in time, you thought you had a shot at least tying this game at that point in time?
Oh, yeah. I saw the ball in the air, and I just knew I had to get it. Side throws good balls all year, and I just come up with it.
How was the huddle? Were you guys a little nervous, or were you just focused on what you had to do?
Oh, we came out, and, before the game we knew we had a chance, and just as soon as we started playing the game, we knew we even had a better chance because we could compete with those guys, and we did, and we came out on top.
When you guys missed the extra point, but you get the defensive penalty against them, what's the mindset of going for two?
Oh, yeah, we missed the extra point. I was a little worried, and then I saw the flag, and I said, okay, we'll get another chance, and then Coach said, we're going for two, and I said, But then I saw Ethan just walk into the end zone basically, so that was sweet.
For you guys, you made 2 fourth down plays on that drive there that were huge for you guys. That's the moxie. That's gut stuff for you here in a state championship game, nonetheless at Jerry World. Is that something you're always going to remember?
Oh yeah, this is going to be a memory I remember my whole life. Everybody in town, that's all they talk about is state championships, and I'm going to remember it, and the whole town's going to remember it.
You being an offensive guy, I know you play a little defense also too, but your defense I thought was huge here today. I thought they really tackled extremely well against a very talented Mart offense. Could you talk a little bit about how they got the stop to get you the guys the opportunity to win this game?
Oh, yeah, I'm proud of our defense. This whole year I've been proud of our defense. We've came out and we've showed everybody what we can do, showed everybody we can shut out a bunch of teams, and then we get to the state game and we played wonderful defense with a little bends, but we don't break. That's our motto. We bend, but we don't break.
This man, look at him. Offensive MVP, 2A Division II state champion. Big game here tonight. Kyle Wolf, Kenny Matthews, Friday Night Glory. Thank you. Kenny Matthews, Friday Night Glory at Jerry's World as we have crowned a new Division II state 2A champ, Windthorst. I'm here with Ethan Belcher, and wow, can we just talk a little bit about the last drive? The defense gets you the big stop there. Got 76 yards to go. At that time, we're thinking to tie the game. So can you talk a little bit about the mindset was in the huddle and how you were so collective in making that drive work for you?
We got the stop with, I think, around 4 minutes left, and all year I think that we've really held together well as a unit, and we haven't folded under the pressure. And I don't think there was any panic in that huddle. We knew what we had to do, and it was just a matter of going out and doing it.
Side hits. Kyle on a great ball there on 4th and 12. I thought if he kind of caught it and just took it upfield, he might have scored but still, that's a big time. That's a big-time play by two big-time players.
That's right. Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. And, that's unreal. And I guess it worked out a little bit better that he got tackled because we ran the time off the clock, and they didn't really have much time to do anything after they got the ball back.
You get another 4th down, I believe it's 7 or 6 or 8, somewhere in that situation there. I said, generally speaking, when that happens on a drive like that, the football guys kind of reward you a little bit. Can you talk a little bit about when you got the second one, what was the mindset then at that point in time?
We called the back shoulder, and it worked to perfection. And then, when you get that 4th down conversion, it's kind of everybody looking around and like, oh my, we're about to go win a state championship right here.
So your brother scores a TD, bringing anything in 1 at that point in time. You missed the extra point, which, I'm sure that big collective are you kidding me? It goes through your mind then. When you guys decided to go for two, what was going through your mind?
Get in the end zone. That's that's all. I mean, that's all there was to it. Is we lined up in our heavy package, and it's kind of the our guys versus your guys who's going to win. And I think we've won it big time.
Have you had an easier two-point conversion in your career?
No, I mean, I was not expecting it to be like that, but it was nice.
When you see the stands, you see your fans when you cross that goal line. For us that have never experienced something like that, can you tell us kind of a little bit of what that feeling is?
Pure joy. I don't think there's any other word you can say but pure joy. You do it for your school, your teammates most importantly, and then the community, and bring it home.
Short trip back to Windthorst?
Yeah, it's going to go by pretty fast.
Friday Night Glory, Kenny Matthews, man, in the tunnels of Jerry World, and the upset so far of the week, Windthorst with the big 22-21 win. Here with quarterback Cy Belcher. I mean, goodness. Could he talk a little bit about the last drive and just talk about the emotions? You stop them on fourth down. You got to go 76 yards, I believe, to get the tie. Talk a little bit about that huddle was all about.
Well, first of all, our defense did a great job getting that stop, giving us the opportunity. And, we thought we had them on the ropes. We're physical, we wear you down. And in the fourth quarter, you saw that. And, Kyle came up with some big catches. Max had a couple. And then we just rode our line the rest of the way. They did a great job up front. And they're super physical, and they did a great job. So
2 fourth down conversions on that last drive there. One was 4th and 12 to Cal there. Yes, I thought maybe if Cal catches it and just kind of cuts it to the right, he might have hit Pater, did, but man, that's a big play there, and that talks about the moxie of this team, doesn't it?
Yes, sir, absolutely. You give Kyle a chance, and 9 times out of 10 he's going to come up with it. And it's just awesome to see all the hard work pay off. So,
okay, so you get down, you get the score, you miss the extra point, offsides on them, you call timeout. What's the thought process there to go for two?
Trust our big guys up front. They did their job. Mart kind of bunched it up, but Ethan saw the bounce, and he bounced it. And, just super proud of our guys up front. They did a great job right there.
That's a huge call for Coach Tackard to kind of do that, because if you don't get it, you get all the question marks for non-helper and going to overtime. Yes, showed a lot of confidence, though, I thought, in you guys, yes, especially sir, on that.
Yes, sir, absolutely. All week, all year, actually, we trust them, they trust us. It's that, give a little relationship, and they trusted us, and it paid off. We trust them, trust the game plan. So,
what did it feel like when you crossed the goal line there on that 2-point conversion, knowing that you're probably going to be state champs?
Well, my first thought was, don't celebrate too early. Let's finish this thing, Let's not take a good thing and ruin it. So, but our guys did a great job defensively of playing prevent, and we got the win.
What is this going to mean to the community?
Everything, everybody's backing us, and, it sure just does mean a lot. And, this is something no one can take away from you, and, this is just a special group of guys, and, something we'll never forget, 20, 30, 40 years down the road.
And you get to share it with your brother.
Yes, sir, absolutely, absolutely. It's super special.
Well, man, this guy here, man, huge game, 2-point conversion. They come up with a big upset over the 3-time defending state champs, Mart. 22-21, Windthorst. Man, 2A Division II state champs. How does that sound?
It sounds great. It still hasn't hit me yet, though, but it sure does sound good. So
go enjoy it with your team. We appreciate you giving us a couple moments, man. Appreciate it. Friday Night Glory, Kenny Matthews here at Jerry's World, in the tunnels of Jerry World, here with a state champion, 2A Division II. Tristan Harding, defensive MVP. Got to show people the trophy. Congratulations. What a great defensive game plan you guys came in here with. Just talk about how you were able to execute it so well here tonight.
I mean, we came in with a strict game plan, and we knew that Mart was going to be tough. They've been tough for the past 3 years. They've always had a good football program. So we just listened to coaches all week, had a strict practice, strict rules that we followed, and we just came out on top.
When you get that 2-point conversion, what goes through your mind at that point in time there? And then there's still a little bit left on the clock, too. So it's kind of mixed emotions a little bit, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, the extra point before that I missed, I thought it was. I felt like such a terrible person. And after we scored that 2-point conversion, I had never been happier to miss a 2-point or extra point in my life. But I don't know. That moment was just left me speechless. It's incredible.
You know, I knew that there were offsides on the extra point there, and I knew that that was going to get called back here a little bit. So let's talk a little bit about what was the mindset of after the timeout to saying, let's go for two instead of let's go into overtime.
I mean, going for two was a big risk, but I feel like they kind of lost their trust in me once I missed that one. And I don't really blame them, but I don't know. I trusted Ethan with the ball to score more than I trust myself. So
Guess what? People are going to remember that you missed the extra point, but they're going to remember that you got the 2-point conversion to be a state champion.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
In a game like this where you know you've got those horses on the other side, I thought you guys tackled so well here tonight, and I thought that was really the key because they didn't get a whole lot of yak yards after plays and all that stuff. And you guys were able to keep just staying and firepower, and you got the big 4th down stop there at the end that gave your offense a chance on that last drive.
I mean, we came out a little sloppy out of the second half, but we knew that we weren't just going to be able to tackle them up at the shoulders or hit them once and hope they fall over or just come in like full speed and predict them or expect them not to juke us out. I mean, it happened to me once, so I can't say anything either, but we just knew we had to, like, break down and make strong tackles.
You guys were on the field an awfully long time there in the second half. Were you getting tired a little bit? Because, I mean, you only had 2 offensive possessions in the second half.
All of us were dead. That's probably the most tired I've ever been in a football game before in my life, so it was pretty rough.
Can you tell us a little bit about that game plan that Coach Tackett put in for you guys? I know you said you had some strict practices and all that, but you guys came up with a great game plan here against Mart here tonight where you made them work for everything they got here tonight. And obviously it wasn't 1 point less, not enough.
I mean, Mart is probably one of the best football programs we've ever faced. We just knew that we had to buckle down, not bend, not break, and then we came out on top.
Is that bus ride to Windthorst from Windthorst going to be pretty easy for you guys?
It's going to be pretty fun. Pretty fun.
MVP, Tristan Harding here. Big, big win here. We're not even going to talk about the extra point because you know what? He's a state champion. Division II, 2A champ. Windthorst here tonight. Kenny Matthews, Tristan Harding, Friday Night Glory.